Hi YouTube. In this video I will be explaining how to install a 3-prong range cord. This is our 3-prong range cord. This is the end that actually plugs into the outlet. This is the part of the cord, the other end, that actually goes up into the range and terminates into the range. This is what you should be plugging into. Your cord should plug into an outlet that looks like this. This is a 50 amp 3-wire outlet. This is for a 3-prong cord. If your outlet on the wall for your stove or range looks like this, then you're installing the wrong cord. You should install a 4-prong range cord if you have an outlet that looks like this. In this video, we will be covering the 3-prong cord. Okay, so let's look in our range here. This is the back of our range. This is where your cord actually terminates it. Okay. I need to show you something that's important here. Your neutral terminates here and your 2 highs terminate here. Now your cord won't have a ground. Now when your cord does not have a ground, like in all 3-prong cords, what you have is the way you want to ground the frame of your range is through this little copper strip here. I'll take it out so you can see. Okay, what the manufacturer has done is they put in this metal strip for 3-prong cords. This little metal strip, let me show it to you. Okay, this little metal strip right here has been put in for 3-prong cords. And what happens is when you put this metal strip in, it bonds the frame, bonds the neutral to the actual frame, and that grounds the frame. So I am going to put this little metal strip back in, this little copper strip back in, so that we could then ground our frame. Now, if you're installing a 4-prong cord, you would take this metal strip out because you'll have your own ground. The reason we got to keep this in is because our 3-prong cord does not have a ground in it. So we're using our neutral to ground our frame. So I'll put that back in. I'll put that back in. Okay. All right. Then I would take our little green screw and put it in the bottom of that little strip. Now you bonded your white neutral and your ground to the metal frame. Now the frame is grounded. That's what you do on a 3-prong cord when you're installing a 3-prong cord. Okay, now what I'm about to do is take this cord into this little housing here so that we can terminate it. Notice the Romex connector. So the Romex connector holds the wire into the little housing where it'll be terminated. So what we'll do, we'll bring our wire up through the bottom of our little housing. I put the lock ring in already, and we would take our lock ring, which will look like this, and we'll put it in and lock it down, and it holds our cord in place so we can't pull our cord out. Now, what you have here, you have 2 hots and a neutral. Now this middle strip wire right here, the middle one, that wire right there, that would be your neutral. The 2 on the outside would be your 2 hots. And that's how you know where your hots are and where your neutrals are. So that middle one right there, terminates here. And the 2 outer ones terminate here and here in front of the red and the black. Okay, so let's get started. I want to share this with you. So what we have here we have these terminals right here. They call round terminals. These terminals here are called spade terminals. Now with the spade terminals, you can just loosen these screws and just slide the spade behind it and tighten the screws. But with these round terminals, you got to take the screws all the way out. So we have round terminals. So we're going to have to take our screws completely out. And about these screws, sometimes they're quarter inch. You can use a quarter inch nut driver. Sometimes they're 5/16. You have to use a 5/16 nut drivers. Or most of them have, you can use a Phillips head, a size 2 Phillips head for most of them. Okay, so we're ready to terminate. So we have to take these screws all the way out and we slide them into our round terminals and terminate them. Excuse me. Gosh. Okay, like that. Then you would do the same with your neutral. This is your neutral. That's the one in the middle. Okay. All right. And then you would terminate your last hot. And you want to shake them to make sure they don't move. You want to make sure you got a real good connection. And that is how you would terminate a 3-prong cord, a 3-prong range cord. I hope that you can find this video beneficial, and I thank you for watching.